David, you brought this game forward so that Leeds could bring a more competitive squad. Was it the challenge you'd hoped for?
Yeah, I thought, do you know what, they've got some really exceptional young players. I just said to Mark there, you know, really good, really sharp young players, which is, you know, which is the, listen, we didn't want them to bring their under-16s team, because it's no good for them, and it'll be no good for our players that needed a really good challenging game. And I thought it was. I thought, you know, second half was miles better for us than the first half. You know, the first two goals, well, their two goals were, you know, they've got to work much harder for them. So, you know, a few choice words, I suppose, at half time. But then, you know, I thought the character we showed to come back from 2-0 was really good. And I thought we looked a real threat second half going forward.
This has been a bit of a trait, hasn't it, giving teams a head start, which must be so frustrating for you?
It is frustrating, you know, but it's something we can address and we can work on. Just a concentration kind of thing. But you know, I was delighted how we looked going forward tonight. I thought we was a real threat. Even in the first half, to a certain extent, I thought we was a threat. But no. Food for thought, certainly tonight.
You had your work cut out at half time. What were the key messages?
It's tough having a football career. You know, we've not got, you know, we've four lads, I think, in there that have played a couple of 100 games, league games, and we said, is it hard to have a career? You know, because it is. It's tough to have a football career, and I think the lads need to know how hard it is to have a career, because let's be honest, young, hungry Leeds players there. And if they don't challenge and get in their first team at Leeds, then they're going to trickle down eventually, and they're going to be trying to take their jobs off them. So they've got to realise that and come to the party when they need to, because that was a good opportunity for some players tonight. And
they did show a good spirit in the second half, didn't they? Must have been pleased.
I thought second half was excellent. You know, I know they could have had a couple more, but I thought we could have gone on and scored 3 or 4 more goals, you know, good chances, and with a bit more cur and a bit more end product, then we could have done that. But overall, a pleasing night, and certainly to finally win a penalty shootout is good, you know.
Always a bonus. The 2 new signings that were handed the debuts tonight in Zuma and Chris Taylor, how pleased were you with them?
Excellent. I thought they were excellent tonight. I thought Chris Taylor's energy was fantastic. Picks the right pass when he's driving forward with the ball, and I thought Johan there, you know, he got cramped towards the end, which is expected because he hasn't played much football. Neither of them have, but I think you could see on the night how, you know, his physical attributes are immense really, and he's going to help us going forward.
And with potentially some more incomings hopefully this week, and some good performances, food for thought for the weekend.
Yeah, of course. So hopefully we can get a striker in, and you know, competition for places. That's what we want. But what we can't do is try and get players in just because they're available. We want to try and get the right ones in, because it's important that we do as a football club.